Hello my dear friends, I welcome back you to my YouTube channel, that is Beginners Chemistry, where you can learn the chemistry in easy manner. Now already in our IUPAC lecture number 1, already I was explained you very clearly how to write the nomenclature or IUPAC for the alkane. If substituent is given, how to write the IUPAC, already I was explained very clearly. If two or more substituent if they have given, then how to write the IUPAC name. Now the substituent alphabetically, the one which comes first. Now in that IUPAC name you have to write that substituent first. Then after that, if any complex substituent if they have given. Now what are the rules to follow to write the IUPAC for that complex substituent? I was explained very clearly in the lecture number 1. If you have missed the lecture number 1, please go and see the lecture number 1 and then come and see this lecture number 2. Now in this lecture we are going to start the how to write the IUPAC name for the alkene, alkyne and the cycloalkane, cycloalkene and the cycloalkyne and the functional group. Now we are going to see in this lecture. Now let's start our lecture. Now, before going to start the IUPAC for the alkenes, some rules you have to remember. If you remember these rules, now while you are writing the IUPAC for the given molecule, you will not get any confusion. Now what are the first rule you have to remember? If a molecule has unsaturation or the double bond or the triple bond, it should be present in main chain. Then the chain may be longest or small. Clear? Now next, if the molecule has two or more unsaturated groups, select all of them in the main chain. Clear? Next, if it is not possible to select all unsaturated groups in the main chain, then select the maximum number of unsaturated groups with a maximum number of carbon atoms in chain. Clear? Now if the molecule has C double bond C and triple bond both, then at least one double bond must be present in the main chain. Clear? If the number of unsaturated groups and carbon atoms are same, then select the chain which has maximum number. Clear? Now we'll follow the one by one rule to write the IUPAC. How to select the PCC selection rule? Means parent carbon chain selection rule. Parent carbon chain selection rule, first you have to see, already I was explained very clearly, maximum number of double bonds. Maximum number of double bonds should be in the main chain. Then maximum number of carbon. Clear? Next, maximum number of branching. Maximum number of branching or substituent. Clear? Done. Now you see, what does it mean? If suppose carbon double bond carbon and carbon double bond carbon, and here the carbon, here the carbon, here the carbon they have given. Clear? What I said, maximum number of double bonds is the high priority for the parent carbon chain. So this will be the parent carbon chain. This will be the parent carbon chain. And here, and this one will become the, which one? This one will become branching or substituent. Branching or substituent. Clear? Next, if suppose if it is in this manner, if it is in this manner, next what I said, now select the maximum number of double bonds that should be present in the parent carbon chain with maximum number of carbon. If you select this as the parent carbon chain, now here the two double bonds are there, but how many carbons are there in the parent carbon chain? 1 2 3 4 only. Now next, if you select the parent carbon chain, this one, if you select the parent carbon chain in this one, now you see here also we are having the maximum number of double bonds, 2 double bonds we are having, and maximum number of more number of carbons are there, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6, right? Here now this white one will be the which one? Parent carbon chain. White one will become the parent carbon chain. Now next, if suppose C double bond C, now here bond, here C double bond C, now here C double bond C, and here it is having the some branching, let us assume. Let's suppose here it is a branching. Now next, what I said here, if you select this as a parent carbon chain, if you select this parent carbon chain, here it is getting the which one? 2 double bonds and a more number of carbons. Clear? But here you are not getting the substituent. And if you select this as a parent carbon chain, if you select this white one as a parent carbon chain, here also you are getting the which one? What you are getting? Here also you are getting the 2 number of double bonds, and as well as a substituent is also getting. Substituent is also getting in the main carbon chain. Substituent should get in the main carbon chain. Blindly believe. Substituent should be present in the main carbon chain only. Clear? Now here in this manner, this white one will be the parent carbon chain. Parent carbon chain. Done? Now second rule. Now, rule number 2. What is the rule number 2 is saying? Now rules for numbering the PCC. Numbering PCC. Then how to give the numbering for the PCC? First one, least number given to double bond or triple bond if that is present in the compound. Clear? Then next, least number given to substituent or branching. Substituent or branching. Next, follow the alphabetical, which one? Alphabetical order. Alphabetical order. Clear? Now what does it mean? Now we'll see. Here let's suppose one CH2, one CH2, and here it is a Cl, if suppose if they have given. Now here one branching is present. Cl is a will not act as a functional group, always it will act as a branching or substituent only. Already explained very clear. Now here least number is given to the double bond or the triple bond if it is present in that compound. Here the double bond is present, right? Now the numbering will be from this double bond only, 1, 2 and 3. Clear? Next, least number will be given to the substituent. Least number will be given to the substituent. If suppose if the compound is in this manner, now you see here, if you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4 you are getting. Here the double bond is getting 2 and 3. Now if you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now here also double bond is getting the 2 and 3. If you start the numbering from left to right, double bond is getting 2 and 3. If you start the numbering from right to left, double bond is getting 2 and 3. But if you start the numbering from the in the yellow, if you follow the numbering in the yellow color, substituent is getting the higher number. If you are following in the 1, 2, 3, 4 in this manner or left to right, then the substituent is getting the least number, that is 1. So what I said, least number should be given to the substituent. Least number should be given to the substituent. So this yellow numbering is wrong. This yellow numbering is wrong. Now this is a correct numbering. Then if alphabetical order you have to follow. Alphabetical order you have to follow. Means if 2 or more substituent if it is given, bromo and chloro if they are given, first you have to write the bromo, then after that chloro. Now next rule. Now rule number 3. What is the rule number 3? They are saying if 2 or more double bonds, if 2 or more double bonds is present, if 2 or more double bond is present, then use di, tri, tetra before 1 degree suffix and before this di, tri, tetra, etc. Word A letter is used. A letter is used. So what does it mean? Clear? If suppose they have given this compound, now here if you start the numbering from here 1 and 2, 3 and 4, if you start the numbering from here 1 and 2, 3 and 4, from anywhere you can start the numbering. So if I start the numbering from here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4. Now here 2 double bonds are having, right? Now write the IUPAC formula. What is the IUPAC formula? 2 degree prefix plus 1 degree prefix plus root word plus 1 degree suffix plus 2 degree suffix. Clear? Now are you seeing any branching? No. Cancel out this one. Are you seeing any cyclic ring? No. Cancel out. Clear? Then how many carbons are there? How many? 4 we are having, right? So this is bute. Clear? This is a bute. Clear? And in which positions double bonds we are having? 1 and 3. 1 and 3. Right? Clear? Now 1, 3. Already I said if 2 or more double bonds are present, then use di, tri, tetra before 1 degree suffix. Before 1 degree suffix. Clear? And before this di and tri, etc., a letter is used. A letter is used. Means for the 1 degree suffix, if you write it as a bute, for that one a letter is used, right? If the 2 double bonds are there, then it will become a buta. And 1 and 3 positions we are having the double bond. 1, 3 di, 1, 3 diene. 1, 3 diene means this compound name will be the buta 1, 3 diene. This is very, very important. In the question they will make you confused. Blindly you will select the option bute 1, 3 diene. This one will also be there in the option. So whenever the same double bonds are 2, 1 or 2 or 3 are the double bonds, if it is present, for the which one 1 degree or root word you have to add. For the root word you have to add the a. Clear? A letter is used. Clear? For the root word you have to add the a. Done. Next, if suppose triple bond they have given. If suppose they have given the triple bond, then the numbering will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now compound name will be the buta 1, 3, 2 triple bonds we are having, right? Diene. Buta 1, 3 diene. Clear? Now next, rule number 4. Now what is the rule number 4? If double bond and triple bond, if the double bond and the triple bond getting same number, then double bond is high priority than the triple bond. Double bond is high priority than the triple bond. Clear? Now what is the compound? Now if you take this compound, now if you start the numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Now if you start the numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? Now if you start the numbering from the triple bond is getting 1 and 2, double bond it is getting the 4 and 5. But if you start the numbering from the yellow case also 1 and 2, 4 and 5, the multiple bonds are getting. Then in that case what you have to decide? Double bond is a high priority than the triple bond. Double bond is a high priority than the triple bond. Then the name of this compound will become what? There is no substituent. There is no any functional group. So how many carbons are there? 5 carbons are there, right? Pent or 1 or 2. If you may get a doubt, sir, if double bond and the triple bond if it is given, then we should not use I. No, only symmetrical double bonds if it is present, 2 or more symmetrical double bonds if it is present, then only we have to use the which one? A to the root word. We should not use, if the double bond and the triple bond, if it is present in the compound, we should not use the A to the root word. Okay. Now this is pent and double bond and the triple bond, right? Double bond and the triple bond. Double bond is present in the which position? 1. No, pent 1 in, pent 1 in and 4 ion. 4 ion. 4 ion. Clear? Then here also one key point you have to remember. See, while I was writing the double bond, here the maximum double bond will be given as a in. Clear? The triple bond will be given as a ion. Triple bond will be given as a ion. But one E I was not represented. One E I was not represented. Means if the oval, if it is present, this is a very key point you have to remember. When two ovals is present, if the two ovals is present, remove first oval, clear? Remove the first oval in naming, See, in the in and ein, A, E, I, O, U, right? Clear? Now A, E, Y, I, O, U and the Y is also considered. Clear? The E is the oval and here the Y is also considered. Clear? Then that's the reason the first oval is removed. This E is removed in the while naming. If the two or more double bonds are, if any suffix, if it is present. Now while doing the n number of questions, you will get acquainted with this one. Okay. Now we'll see. Next one. If suppose if they are given in this manner. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 we are getting. If you give the numbering from here, then if you go with the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 you are getting. So double bond should get the least number, right? If you select from the numbering from the triple bond, numbering we are getting 1 and 1 plus 3. If you select as the double bond as a high priority, then you are getting 2 plus 4. Here if you select the numbering from the triple bond, double bonds are getting the 1 and 3, locate and sum rule 4. If you choose the double bond as a which one? High priority. Now the locate and sum rule you are getting the 6. So in this case, what you have to do, whenever only when I said you have to choose the double bond as a high priority, if you start the numbering from the triple bond, if it is getting same, if you start the numbering from the double bond, if the numbering is getting same for the double bond and the triple bond, then the double bond is a high priority. But if you start it from the numbering from the triple bond, you are getting the different numbering. Now if you start the numbering from the double bond, you are getting different numbering. So in that case, you have to see the double bond should get the least number only. In that case, what you have to do? Double bond should get the least number. So here this numbering is wrong. So this numbering is correct. Now write the IUPAC name. How many carbons are we having? Pent 3 in and 1 ion. Pent 3 in 1 ion. Sir, why you are writing the double bond only the first? Why not the triple bond? Now already I said we have to follow the which one? What we have to follow? We have to follow the alphabetical order, right? In the alphabetical order, double bond will come first, then after the Y, right? So first, that's the reason I was returning the double bond first. Done? Now, next. Now we'll do the questions based on this. Whatever the rules we have studied, based on these rules, now we'll do the some questions. Okay. Now this is a one question we have given. Now here what we have to see, first maximum number should be given to the double bond. So the numbering will be from the 1 and 2 and here it will be the 3. Now going to 4, 5, 6. Okay, here you are getting the next, you have to see the maximum number of carbons should be in the main chain. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you go it here it will be the 4, here the 5, here the 6, and here it is the 7. So this one will become the which one? This one will become branching. This one will become branching. Now this one will become parent carbon chain. This one will become the parent carbon chain. Done. Then which substituent this one? Which substituent this one? This is 1 carbon, this is 2 carbon, and this is 3 carbon. Clear? 1 CH3, CH2, and CH2, and it is attached to the PCC, parent carbon chain. Now here this one will be the CH3, CH2, CH3. Which one this is? Propane. Propane. From the propane, one nitrogen has been removed. Then it will become which one? It will become propyl. It will become propyl, right? Then this substituent is a propyl substituent. This substituent will be the propyl substituent. Now the parent carbon chain we have identified, numbering also we have given. Now substituent also we got to know. Now write the IUPAC name. Got it. 2 degree prefix. So 2 degree prefix plus 1 degree prefix plus root word plus 1 degree suffix plus 2 degree suffix. Now substituent it is there. Yes. At which position it is there? Already I explained very clearly. Number comma number. Number hyphen letter. And letter there is no gap, it should be there. This you have to follow while you are writing the IUPAC name. Done. Now 2 degree prefix. Now at which position it is there? 3. And we are representing the, now we are writing the letter, right? So we have to represent the hyphen. Now which letter we are representing? Now substituent, that is propyl. So 3 propyl. Next to root word, how many carbon we are having? F2. Clear? This is F2. And which position? This is done. This is not there. This is done. Now next we have to represent the, either it is a AN, EN or IN. This is EN, right? EN is present in which position? It is present in 1 position, right? 1 in. Clear? Now this is a 3 propyl F2 1 in. 3 propyl F2 1 in is a compound name. Done. Now next suppose if they have given if suppose they have given this compound, then start the numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now if you go the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now double bond is getting 2 plus 5 in the white, and in the yellow case 1 plus 5. So 2 plus 5 is 7. Here 1 plus 5 is 6. So which one is correct? Yellow one is correct, right? Now the numbering will be the from the yellow one. Now this will be the parent carbon chain. Now third position we are having the substituent. Which substituent? Propyl substituent. Done. Now again you give the numbering. 3 propyl. Which one? Eggs. 3 propyl eggs. Now 1 position and the 4 position what we are having? Now double bonds we are having. Then eggs 1 comma 4 diene. 1 comma 4 diene. Clear? Now this is the name of the IUPAC of that compound. Clear? Next, if suppose this simple compound they have given, simple compound if they have given, now double bond should get the least number, right? So the name of this compound will be the but 1 in. Clear? Now let's suppose if they have given this compound, in this manner they have given this compound. Now here give the numbering. 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Clear? And the 2 and 3 positions we are having the which one? Substituent, right? Which substituent those are? Methyl substituents. So 2 comma 3 dimethyl. 2 comma 3 dimethyl. How many carbons are there? But 2 comma 3 dimethyl. But 2 comma 3 2 comma 3 diene. 2, 3 dimethyl bute 2, 3 diene. Clear? 2 and 3 positions we are having the methyl. So 2, 3 dimethyl bute 2, 3 diene. 2, 3 diene. This is the name of that compound. Clear? Next, if the triple bond, if they have given and one substituent they have given, triple bond they have given and one substituent they have given, then how to give the numbering? Now you can give the numbering from either any of the cases, because both the cases numbering is same. So now third position substituent we are having. Which substituent? 3 methyl pent 1, 4 diene. 1, 4 diene, because 2 triple bonds we are having. Done. Now next type of the compound. No, this is the compound. The next the compound they have given. Okay. Now this is a compound we are having. Now if you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3. If you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Clear? But what you have to see, maximum number of double bond should be covered in the parent carbon chain. So if you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So double bond is getting 2 and 4 positions. Which one? If you start the numbering from white, if you start the numbering from yellow, 1, 2, 3, here 4, 5. If you start the numbering in the yellow case, now double bond is getting 1 and 3 position. Which is correct? Double bond should get the least number, right? So 1 and 3 is correct. 1 and 3 is correct. Now this one is a parent carbon chain. Then parent carbon chain, now this one will be the which one? Substituent. This is which substituent? This one. Already I explained. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 carbons means normally it will be the butane. One nitrogen has been lost, right? One nitrogen has been lost. How the butane will be? CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3. This is the butane. But here it is attached to the parent carbon chain, right? By loss of one electron. Sir, by the loss of one nitrogen. Clear? This is which one? Butyl. Then you can say this as a butyl. Substituent is butyl. Which position the substituent is present? Third position the substituent is present, right? So numbering will be 3 butyl. How many parent carbon chain we are having? 5. This is a parent carbon chain, right? Parent carbon chain we are having 5. 3 butyl. How many? Pent 1, 3 diene. Now we will write in this manner, but this one will be the wrong. Why it has become wrong? Now already I said, if 2 or more symmetrical, either double bond or either same triple bond, if it is present, then for the root word, what we have to add? We have to add the penta, A. So 3 butyl penta 1, 3 diene. 1, 3 diene. Clear? Now this is a correct IUPAC name. Done? Now next, last one. If they have given in this manner, then what I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now if you start the numbering from the triple bond, multiple bonds are getting 1, 3, 5. Now if you start the numbering from the double bond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Here also 1, 3, 5 you are getting. So what I said, if you giving the numbering, if the triple bond and the double bond, if it is present, numbering if you start from the triple bond, multiple bonds are getting the 1 and 3, 1, 3, 5. And if you start the numbering from the which one? Double bond, multiple bond is getting 1, 3, 5. Then in that case, which bond has to be given the high priority? Double bond should be given the high priority. Then the numbering we have to follow in the white one, not the yellow one. Clear? Now this is the parent carbon chain. Now this will be the parent carbon chain. Now if it is this parent carbon chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Done. Now write the name. How many carbons we are having? 6 carbons we are having in the parent carbon chain. This is hex. Then here you should not use the hexa because multiple bond is present. One double bond and one triple bond it is present. Clear? So we should not use which one? A. Hex 1, 3 diene. Now already I explained you. If the triple bond and the double bond if it is present, now one E should be removed in the which one? Double bond case. Clear? Ine. At which position triple bond it is there? 5 ine. 5 ine. Now X 1, 3 diene 5 ine. Now this is a which one? Which one? This is a IUPAC name for the given compound. Done. Now this is about the IUPAC for the which one? How to write the alkene and the alkene and the alkyne. Now we will see the how to write the IUPAC name for the cycloalkanes. IUPAC in cycloalkanes. Now while if suppose any cycloalkane if they have given. Now how to write the which one? IUPAC name. Sir, what are the cycloalkanes, sir? Now I will say what are the cycloalkanes. Now if 3-member rings if they have given. Now this is cyclopropane. This is cyclopropane. Now 4-member carbons if they have given. This is cyclobutane. Done. Now if 5-member carbons if they have given. This is which one? Pentane. Done. Now if 6-member carbons if they have given. This is cyclohexane. Same again this formula only. Now we have to use 2 degree prefix plus 1 degree prefix plus root word plus 1 degree suffix plus 2 degree suffix. Any substituents are there? No. 2 degree prefix is cancelled. Now 1 degree prefix, ring it is there. Ring if it is present, then we have to use the cyclo. Then root word, how many carbon? 1, 2, 3. 3 carbons. Prop. Done. Now all are which one? Single bonds. So ene. Is there any functional group? No. Cancel out. 1 degree prefix, root word plus 1 degree suffix, cyclopropane, cyclobutane, cyclopentane, cyclohexane. Done. Now here if 2 or more alkali groups present in the ring, their positions are indicated 1, 2, 3 etc. Substituent in alphabetical order is given the lowest number. So this is the first rule. Now you see here these 2 compounds they have given. First you have to give the numbering. Here which one we are having? Here this is a cyclohexane it is having. For this cyclohexane 2 substituents we are having. One methyl substituent, this is CH3, one methyl substituent, and here 3 carbons are there. Then this is propyl substituent. This is propyl and this is methyl. One is propyl and one is a methyl. So we have to give the numbering according to the which one? Substituent alphabetical order should get the least number. Which one? Substituent alphabetical order, that substituent should get the least number. Here the M, here the P. Now which one will come first in the alphabetical order? M will come. So that methyl should get the least number. The numbering will be 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now numbering of this naming of this compound same again. 2 degree prefix plus 1 degree prefix plus root word plus 1 degree suffix plus 2 degree suffix. Now substituents are there. What are the substituent? One methyl substituent we are having, one propyl substituent we are having. Now which position methyl substituent we are having? One position. One number hyphen letter, right? So methyl. Then again you have to represent the number. Which position? 4 hyphen, and which is the substituent? 4 propyl. Then done. Then 1 degree prefix it is there because cyclo. This is ring, it is there. Cyclo. How many carbons we are having? 6 carbon. X. Clear? All are single bond. So N. 1 methyl, 4 propyl, cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. Now comes to this compound. Comes to this compound. Now this is which one? Methyl. Now here the 2 carbons we are having. This is which one? Ethyl. This is ethyl. This is methyl. Now the numbering will be given to the ethyl or methyl. Now E will come first, right? The numbering will be here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now naming of this compound will be 1 ethyl, 2 methyl, 1 ethyl, 2 methyl, cyclopentane. Cyclopentane. Clear? In this manner we have to write the naming. Now next, if this type of the compound, both are same only, but numbering will see. Numbering will see. Here methyl we are having, ethyl we are having. So according to the alphabetical order, first we will go with the ethyl, right? So we will give the numbering here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Now here I will give the numbering in this manner here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now if you follow the alphabetical order here, but when only the disubstituent if it is there, methyl and ethyl, but here the trisubstituents we are having, right? Then you have to cross check the locant sum rule also. Even though if you are following the which one alphabetical order, then locant sum rule also you have to cross check. Then if you follow the ethyl one is giving the high priority, then the locant sum rule we are getting 1 plus 3 plus 3. Okay. Then if you give the high priority for this one methyl one, 1 plus 1 plus 3. Then here the locant sum rule we are getting 7. Here the locant sum rule we are getting 5. So this numbering is wrong and this numbering is correct. This numbering is correct. Clear? When the trisubstituent if they have given, even though if you are seeing alphabetical order, if the alphabetical order if it is getting the lowest sum rule, then it is okay. But if it is not getting, then you have to see the one which will give the locant sum rule only. Clear? Then how to name this compound? According to the alphabetical order, ethyl will come first, right? Now E should be written in the IUPAC name first. So this will be the 3 ethyl and 1, 1 dimethyl, 1, 1 dimethyl. How many carbons we are having? Cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. Clear? Now this is a compound. Done? Now next another rule number 3. What you have to remember? Ring contains more carbon atom than the side chain. If ring contain more carbon than the side chain, here you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ring contains 6 carbon. Now the side chain we are having only 1, 2, 3, 4. Then if the ring contain more carbon than the side chain carbon, then ring act as PCC. Then ring act as a PCC. Then this one will be the parent carbon chain. Now this one will be the which one? Substituent. Now which substituent this one? Now write the numbering here. Here give the numbering for this one. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So one position methyl is there and substituent is there, right? So 1 methyl, butyl, 1 methyl, butyl. Now which one? This is cyclohexane. Cyclohexane. 1 methyl butyl cyclohexane is the IUPAC name for this compound. Next one. If ring carbon contain less carbons, ring carbon contain less carbon than the substituent carbon or side chain carbon. Now you see side chain carbon we are having how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 we are having. But here ring is having how many? 3. Then then ring will act as substituent. Then ring will act as substituent. Is it clear? If the side chain, which one? Side chain carbons, if it is having higher than the ring chain, then ring will act as a which one? Branching. Then give the numbering. Here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, 5. Now what I said, substituent should get the least number. If you start the numbering from right to left, then what it will happen? It's a substituent is getting the fourth number. So that numbering is wrong. This numbering is correct. Now here how to write the IUPAC name for this one? Now here the ring is acting as the which one? Substituent. This is which one? Cyclopropane. This is cyclopropane. From this cyclopropane, I was removed the one hydrogen. I was removed this hydrogen. Now this group has been attached to the PCC. Now you can see this is attached to the PCC. Now what is the name of this compound? What is the name of this compound? From the alkane, if you remove one hydrogen, it will become alkyne. From this cyclopropane, if I was removed the one hydrogen and it is attached to the parent carbon chain, then the name of this one will be the cyclopropyl. Name of this compound will be the cyclopropyl. Clear? Now give the naming for this compound. How to give the naming for this compound? Now first 2 degree prefix plus 1 degree prefix plus root word plus 1 degree suffix plus 2 degree suffix. Now 2 degree prefix is which one? Substituent, right? Now what is the substituent here? This is cyclopropyl. Cyclopropyl is a substituent. Is there any ring in the parent carbon chain? No. Then root word. How many carbons we are having? Cyclopropyl, pent, all are single carbons, right? Cyclopropyl pentane. Cyclopropyl pentane. Clear? Now sorry, which position? Oh, sorry. Now which position that branching is present? 2 position, right? 2 cyclopropyl pentane. 2 cyclopropyl pentane is the naming of this compound. And in this manner you have to write the naming. Clear? Now here next we'll see the IUPAC naming for the cycloalkene. Now what is a cycloalkene, sir? Now first this one, before it is a which one? Cyclopropane. Now this one, here the one double bond it is there, then it is became cycloprop, but here the double bond it is present, right? Here the all are single bond, so N. Here one double bond is present, so it is in. Now if suppose any triple bond if it is present, then the naming of this compound will be cyclopropyne. Why? Here the triple bond is present. Due to that triple bond, here N, in, I. N, in, and I. Now here also. So while you are writing the which one? IUPAC name for the cycloalkenes, always give the high priority to the which one? Double bond only. Double bond should be given the high priority. So here naming of this compound. First of all, first identify the parent carbon chain and give you the which one? Numbering. So we may think that substituent should get the least number. So first this will be the numbering we used to give. But what I said, double bond should get the least number I said, but double bond is getting the 2 and 3. So this numbering is wrong. Then when I said the double bond should get the least number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now what I said, double bond should get the least number, then after that substituent should also get the least number. Here the double bond is getting 1 and 2, but substituent is getting the 5. So this is also wrong. This is also wrong. Now here, now if you start the numbering from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then here you can see what we are getting. Substituent is getting the least number. 1 and 2, substituent is getting the least number, and double bond is getting the least number, and substituent is also getting the least number 3, right? So this is a correct name. This is a correct name. Now what is the IUPAC name of that compound? Now if I want to write the IUPAC name of this compound, now this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4 and this is 5. This is 5. Now first we have to give the substituent, right? 2 degree prefix. In which position 2 degree prefix is there? Third position, that is 3-methyl. 3-methyl. 3-methyl cyclo. Now how many carbons we are having? 5 carbons we are having. Cyclo, pent, and which position the double bond is present? 1 position, right? So pent 1 in. 3-methyl cyclo, pent 1 in. Cyclo, pent 1 in. Or else you can write it as 3-methyl cyclo, pentene. 3-methyl cyclo, pent in. Done. Now if suppose if they have given the compound like this, they have given in this manner, then how to write the numbering for this one? Now we may think that numbering we will start it from here, but if you start the numbering from here, now double bond is getting the least priority but substituent is getting the 2, right? So this numbering is wrong. Then the numbering for this compound will be in this manner. Why? Double bond is getting 1 and 2 and substituent is getting the least number. So naming of this compound will be 1-methyl. Clear? How many carbons we are having? This is cyclo. How many carbons we are having? Buto 1 in. 1-methyl cyclo buto 1 in is the name of this compound. Next, if suppose if they have given this compound, then how to write the numbering? Now we'll start the numbering from here. 1, here we may start the numbering from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Clear? Then if you start the numbering from here, double bonds are getting 1, 4. 1, 4. Then if you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the double bonds are getting 1 and 3, right? So this numbering is wrong. This numbering is correct. Clear? The name of this compound will be cyclo, because there is no any substituent. Cyclo. How many carbons we are having? Pent. 5 carbons, cyclo, pent. And which position double bond we are having? 1, 3. How many we are having? 2 we are having, right? 2 double bonds we are having. 1, 3, diene. Cyclopent 1, 3, diene. Diene. But is it correct? Is the name is correct? No. Already I said you. If the 2 symmetrical double bonds, if it is present, then for the root word we have to add the letter A. So this is a cyclopenta 1, 3 diene. You have to be very careful whenever the 2 or more symmetrical dienes or trienes if they have given. Clear? Now this will be the correct IUPAC, cyclopenta 1, 3 diene. Okay. Now next, if suppose if they have given the compound in this manner, then what we have to decide? Already I said you, double bond should only give the least priority. Then this one will be the 1, 2, and this one will become the substituent. Which substituent? Cyclopropyl, right? This is 1 cyclopropyl. Now eth 1 in. Now this is a compound name. Now next, if suppose the compound they have given in this manner. Now here also one double bond. Ring also we are having the double bond. Now substituent is also having the one double bond. Then if you take this as a parent carbon chain, substituent if you take it as a parent carbon chain, but parent carbon chain you are getting only 2 carbons. But if you start the numbering from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now then this one will become the substituent. Then this one will become the substituent. Then if this one has become the substituent, parent carbon chain we are getting 6. Sir, you may get a doubt. Sir, why only you have given the 1, 2, 3, 4? Why not you have giving the numbering from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I give the numbering from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the yellow color, substituent is getting the which priority? High. Fifth position we are getting, right? Substituent should get the least priority. Substituent should get the which priority? Least priority. Done? Now, how to write the naming of this compound? Naming of this compound. Now, this one will be the substituent, right? This one will become the substituent. Now, this is ethene. This is ethene. Now, from this ethene, if I was one hydrogen, if it is removed, one hydrogen if it is removed, then this name will be the which one? Ethenyl. Name of the substituent will be the ethenyl. In the common names, already I explained very clearly. These common names will play very important role. If you have missed that common name lecture, please go and see over there. You will get understand very clearly. So 4-ethenyl, 4-ethenyl, cyclohexane, 1-ene, cyclohexane 1-ene. Done. Now, next another compound. If this type of the compound if they have given, if this type of the compound if they have given, now double bond should be given the high priority, right? Double bond should be given the high priority. Now 1, 2, 3. Now this ring has become the substituent. Which ring this is? Cyclohexyl. Cyclohexane, right? Cyclohexane. From the cyclohexane, if you remove the one hydrogen, it will become hexyl. Clear? No. Naming of this compound will be 3-cyclohexyl. 3-cyclohexyl. Now, how many carbons we are having? Cycloprop 1-ene. Cycloprop 1-ene. This is the name of this compound. 3-cyclohexyl, cycloprop 1-ene. Prop 1-ene. Done. Next very important. IUPAC naming in multiple bond is acting as a branching. If the multiple bond is acting as a branching, that it is directly attached to the parent carbon chain, or if it is, what does it mean? Let's see. Here now this double bond in this manner, if the double bond, or better first we will go with this one, and if the double bond is acting as a which one? Substituent. Here the double bond is acting as a substituent. When the double bond is acting as a substituent, then how to name this? How to name this substituent? How to name this substituent? See, already I explained very clearly. If the parent carbon chain, if the CH double bond CH2. Now this is ethane. From this ethane, if one hydrogen is removed, then it will become which one? Ethenyl. If the parent carbon chain, here it is a CH2 and one double bond, if it is given, then this one naming will become prop 2-enyl. Prop 2-enyl. Now here the parent carbon chain, if suppose CH double bond CH3, if they have given, double bond is only directly attached to the parent carbon chain. If the double bond is only directly attached to the parent carbon chain, then the naming of this compound will be, branching of this compound name will be prop 1-enyl. Prop 1-enyl. Prop 1-enyl. So what is the IUPAC name of this compound now? What is the IUPAC name of this compound? What is the IUPAC name of this compound? Now give the numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now this is a substituent, right? Now which substituent this is? 1, 2. 1, 2. So this is 4-ethenyl. 4-ethenyl. How many carbons we are having? Ept. This is ept or epta? symmetrical dienes are present in the parent carbon chain? This is hepta. This is hepta. Clear? 4-ethynyl hepta 1,6 sorry 1,6 diene 1,6 diene 4-ethynyl hepta 1,6 diene. Clear? Done. Now in this manner we have to write the which one? If double bond is acting as a substituent, if the triple bond is acting as a substituent, the same if the triple bond is acting as a which one? Triple bond is acting as a substituent. Then if the triple bond is acting as a substituent, same thing, PCC C triple bond CH. This is which one? Ethyne. Triple bond is ethyne, right? Then it will become ethyl enyl. Ethyl enyl. Ethyl enyl. Clear? PCC and CH to C triple bond CH. Then it will become prop to what? I9. Prop to I9. Prop to I9. Name of this compound will be 4-ethynyl ethynyl hepta 1,4 which one? 1,4 diene 1,4 sorry 1,4 diene 1,4 diene is a compound name. Done. Now next, if multiple bond is directly attached to the, if the multiple bond only if directly attached to the parent carbon chain. Now without any carbon, if the multiple bond only if it is attached to the which one? Parent carbon chain, how to give the naming? Now you see here what it is happened. Here this carbon, it is 2 hydrogens we are having. Now you see normally for the one carbon, this is CH4. This is CH4, right? Now this is methane. For this methane, if I was removed one hydrogen, it will become methyl. Methyl. If I remove the 2 hydrogens, this one will become methylidene. Clear? This one will become methylidene. Here also directly double bond is attached. Double bond is attached. What? Double bond is attached, right? For the, you see, for this carbon only, for this carbon, I was removed the, for this methane, you can see, for this methane, I was removed the 2 hydrogens. I was removed the 2 hydrogens. So that these 2 bonds has been attached to the parent carbon chain. These 2 free bonds only attached to the parent carbon chain. Name of this compound will be methylidene. Name of this compound will be the methylidene. Clear? Done. If suppose, if you see double bond, here the which one? C and CH3 if they have given, then the name of this compound will be the ethylidene. Ethylidene. Clear? Then for the methane, if the 2 bonds directly attached to the parent carbon chain, the name of this compound will be methylidene. Now name of this compound will be 4-methylidene. 4-methylidene. How many carbons we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Clear? Hepta 1,4 diene. Hepta 1,4 diene. Clear? Now in this manner we have to give the naming. Clear? Now already we have seen the how to write the IUPAC name for the alkene, alkyne, cycloalkane, cycloalkane and the cycloalkane. Clear? Now the next lecture we are going to see the how to write the IUPAC name for the functional group, then followed by multiple functional group, then followed by the aromatic ring. Okay? Now see you in the next lecture.